I don't know why it cuts off the top of my head. Greg. Doesn't really work, does it? But hello. How are y'all? My paint. Pretty frustrated. You don't know what about, but I'm frustrated. I have no makeup, nothing. It's all bare. Very frustrated. Hi, everybody. How are y'all? This is the first time I've been out of bed in 3 days. I got up Monday. I was feeling good. I was all excited. And then something didn't go the way it was supposed to. Kind of a big thing. So I won't be starting at Wendy's as soon as I thought. And that just knocked me down. And I've been in bed ever since. I've had enough. Didn't sleep last night. Spouts of anger. Anxiety. Sheer hatred for myself. I'm still not better. In fact, I probably sound like I have a tone. I do. I don't feel well. I'm trying to snap out of it, but being bipolar, snapping out of it isn't always possible. And so, forced myself to take a shower. And I got out of bed. And you know why? Because I have a really good friend who said, "Buddy, I'm here." And we didn't talk about anything hard. But I came out of bed and I talked. And now my line is crooked because I'm crying. But I'm out of bed. And I did take a shower. So that's progress. I guess. Well, you want to know what I'm doing? I'm just like looking down and not talking or looking at anybody. So I finished this one. Pretty cute. I don't think I got it perfectly straight, but hey, perfection is imperfection. And now I'm working on this one, which if you can see the pencil, you can see what word's going on that one. I'm my friend left. I'll be back. He lives with me. He went to go look at a house. And I'm very excited about this because if he likes it, we're moving. But anyway, and if he likes it, we get chickens and goats and pigs. Anyway, I actually don't know if I want goats. I do want pigs and chickens. Food and fresh eggs. And I kind of want goat's milk. I've never tried it, but I kind of want it. Heaven to me is self-sufficient. That means completely self-sufficient. That doesn't mean have a job and go to the grocery store. That means grow your own food. Make your own stuff. Make it last as long as possible. So I'm on a farm, and then I'm going to learn how to sew clothes. Pretty soon, you can call me Amish. I'm just kidding. I don't ever use a palette when I'm just working with one color or I'm on a project. Because why dirty a palette or waste a paper plate when I can just dip my thing in the bottle? You know what's frustrating about bipolar? It seems like the lows last not double, not triple, 10 times as long as the good ones. You know, where you feel good and you're productive. You like yourself, your own skin. You recognize your failures but don't see them as that. Those are the times I wish it would last longer. All right, so I'm in bed, trapped in bed, watching Facebook and YouTube, right? And I'm watching these videos, and one of the things I try to do when I'm down, so I try to watch all these like feel-good videos and videos where people do things for other people. And I was watching those, and one of them was about how this jogger overlooks this homeless man, and then this homeless man winds up saving her, and she should have been sorry, and all this stuff, right? And he said it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, or black or white, or Christian or Wiccan or Islam, or it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're human and we're together. And when he said that, that kind of hit me, because I have usually looked at life kind of like a game, the game of life. And, everyone's got the same set of choices, and it depends on what you decide on what kind of life you have, right? You decide your choice, everyone makes their own decisions. Everyone's accountable for their own decisions. So with that thinking, the winners are the winners, the losers are the losers. But that logic flies right out the freaking window when something catastrophic happens and the rich are knocked down, and all of a sudden they're not better anymore because they don't have the money. They're not better anymore because they're not in that position of status anymore. They got knocked down. They didn't get knocked down because they made a bad decision. They got knocked down because of the coronavirus, or because the cards they were dealt. The cards you're dealt are not the same. The set of choices, and I'm having a hard time realizing this, but I'm glad I'm doing it. Set of choices are not all the same for everybody. They're not all presented the same hand to play this game of life. So when I used to look at homeless people with my old thinking, they were presented a choice. They're homeless for a reason. It's their fault. How can I think that now? How can I think that when it's my friends and family that are going through hard times, that are without a house? I have a couple of family members who I'm not as close to because they live on the other side of the country, and, well, families are internet relationships now. So, anyway, a tornado came through and destroyed their house. They had a beautiful house. They had a beautiful child. They are happy. They treat each other well. They're good community members. They believe in God. They're everything that should be right. Tornado came and took it away. Like that. Am I going to look at them like they had the same choice? Like they deserve that? I can't now. Now my dilemma is, are they a drug addict? That's the second thought that just instantly goes into my head because, it got me. Because of my sister. Well, it was the downfall of using the bottle. Because she is an active addiction right now. Her drug of choice is heroin. And I'm still waiting for her to come back to me from it. And that's been 2 years. And I have grown a hatred for her and her choices. Because it seems like everybody else is paying for them. Except her. Whenever she gets arrested, they just let her go. She steals, they let her go. So they get caught with narcotics, they let her go. She has a meth lab in her tub, they let her go. No treatment. Let's give a few names. And my little sister's lost, but it's her choice. That's the way I looked at it. I still kind of look at it that way with her, and I'll tell you my reasoning. We grew up the same. We have wonderful parents who today are married for 37 years. Congratulations. Perfect parents. They love us. They support us physically, mentally, emotionally, have financially numerous times. You name it, they've done it. They are great parents. So why is she the way she is? Why did she choose heroin? She was doing so good. She got her son back. She got her own apartment. And then gone. And it seemed like it happened so quick. Because, I guess. It did, I guess. So then I spent the next year. Well, first I tried detoxing her again. I've taken her to rehab and detox a lot. This time I thought I'd do it myself. And try to relay her son from seeing all of it. And I failed. She used my phone. She found a way, and she went and got high. But I called CPS. Yeah, my nephew lives with my parents. Thank God. All right, I got to read you the dots on the hope. But what do y'all think? Kind of funny since I don't have any right now. I know better though, it'll come back. I am struggling. And I've tried almost everything. Look at the whole videos. I got out of bed, I'm taking a shower, talking to myself. I've just had enough. One of the things they say to do is drink a bunch of water. It actually releases endorphins. Goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure I also know why this downfall happened or why I got knocked down so easily. I'm pretty sure it's because I don't even know how this happened. I've been taking the medication since January. I've been taking the Seroquel since February? I can't remember. Maybe March? No, it wasn't March. It was February. Because I went to Texas in March and I was good. But I forgot it the other day. I've never forgotten my medicine. And I did. I forgot it the other morning. By the time I realized it was 3 p.m. And then I'm screwed. So now, here we go. Plus, I had a plan. When I have a plan and it doesn't go accordingly, and I knew better. Okay, the thing with the Wendy's. I have to get another birth certificate. And I have to get another state ID card because I am not willing to send my only copies in the mail and be without them for weeks in order to get a copy of my Social Security card. which I need. Apparently, Wendy's is the only place in the state of Washington or the United States that I have come across that refuses your ID, birth certificate, and an insurance card as verification that you can work in this country. I find that very odd. But it is what it is. And normally I just get to walk in and go get one. But coronavirus. Office is closed. I have to do everything online. They don't believe my birth certificate is authentic. Must send it in to show them. Must be without important documents. My ID. My ID. You want me to send my ID? That still just makes me cringe inside. Because God knows who's going to get in the mail and grab that and just, there goes my identity. Boom, shakalaka. And it's not just me anymore. I'm married now. I have kids, and we have very specific goals to have a nice, long family life. And this is messing with them. Oh, it's so frustrating. So said they'd wait and just, do what I have to, get it, and then I'm cook. And we don't need the money per se. But it's awfully nice to not have to live paycheck to paycheck. Or it's awfully nice to be able to, JD asked for some acne medication, we give him some acne medication, drop it off at the house, wants a new pair of shoes or whatever. Or I could buy gifts for my ex-husband's wife, who I love. It was just her birthday. Ooh, my friend is home. And he's going to want to tell me all about the house he just saw. So I better go. Love to all, and as I always say, stay grateful.